fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire. Ooh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we start part two with a matchup between the San Francisco Californians and the Pittsburgh Destroyers. Pittsburgh still unbeaten in regulation this season. Californians look to change that. Let's get you down the field for the start of the action between San Francisco and Pittsburgh.
Welcome back to CDL Live. And we got another matchup about to be underway here. The underdogs of the day here, the San Francisco Californians, are on the road tonight to take on a tough Pittsburgh Destroyer squad. They're one of only two teams in this league that have not lost a game in regulation. San Francisco looks to change that, the other team being St. Louis, but they play later. What? It's kind of weird how it turns like that. Yeah, I know. Alex is focusing on this guy, one of the free agents. You know, he shakes like that. You know what? We're going to use him in a Harlem Shake video for the CDL. It's coming, folks, so wait for it. Let's take a look at these lineups, though. San Francisco coming out with Black 3, followed by Mach 5 2, followed by Silver Lamborghini and number 4 at the 5-point gainer spot. To the home side of the field, the heavily favored Destroyers of Pittsburgh there, coming out with Zebra, followed by Green Blaze. What Jr. at the captain spot, and then at 5-point gainer we have Paradox. All right, let's get this one underway. Pittsburgh and San Francisco, game on. Zebra and Black 3 going at it. No flips yet. But there is now 5-0 Destroyers in the lead. Mach 5-2 now comes out, and he goes down right away. No interference on the play. 10-0 Pittsburgh in the lead. Looking for the shutout. Silver Lamborghini out there trying to keep the Californians in the game. Not going to happen. A shutout. 15-0 the final. The Destroyers do exactly what their name says. They destroyed the San Francisco Californians. 15-0. Stay tuned. There's more action coming up on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, our next game, the Dallas Stars on the road, desperate for a win. The Hartford homies, desperate to keep winning. Let's get you down to the field for the start of the game. Hartford and Dallas next.
Welcome back to CDL Live. We got another game about to happen underway, and there was a trade that happened under our nose, and we didn't even notice it. But Purple Indy used to play for Dallas, and now Red Tail's there. So they traded Red Tail for Purple Indy. So anyway, but neither team seemed to mind the trade, and hey, what else can be said? It's just what happens. Crazy shit. Teams make trades without you knowing. See, these cars do have a mind of their own. Let's take a look at the lineups for today. Dallas Stars and the Hartford homies. Dallas coming out with Red Tail, followed by Formulator, McLaren, and then Custom at 5-point gainer. On the home side of the field, Hartford starts off with Hammer, followed by Gold Dust, Silver Molina at the captain spot, and Silhouette Jr. at 5-point gainer. Here we go, game on. Hammer up against Red Tail. And it's going to be 5-0 homies in the lead. Out comes Formulator. 10-0 homies in the lead. McLaren goes out and he goes down right away. 15-0. The Hartford homies dominate the Dallas Stars. That was pretty quick. No doubt. Just total domination by the homies. And Tim Geyser, wherever you are, I'm sure you're smiling at that one. What?
I was outside for 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's over. 15-0 Hartford gets the win.
Oh, shit.
We'll be back with more action on CDL Live.
All right, folks, our next game is about to begin. The Seattle Lumberjacks on the road to take on the defending world champion Bradford Brawlers. Let's get started with this action.
Welcome back to CDL Live, ladies and gentlemen. Another game about to be underway. The Seattle Lumberjacks on the road to take on the defending world champion Bradford Brawlers. This should be a great game.
There's like 5 people on the side of your dad's house.
Really?
Yeah, at the side door.
Probably upstairs up there. Anyway, Back to the game. Seattle, Bradford. Let's take a look at these lineups here. Starting off for Seattle, we got Spencer, followed by Buzzoff. 42nd.
Desert Jeep.
42nd takes captain's position. Yep, Desert Jeep at 5-point gainer. Alex, learn your players. Damn right. Starting off for the Bradford Brawlers is Dirty Rat,
Green Indy.
followed by Green Indy.
Escalade.
Escalade at the captain's spot. Yeah. Come on, you know this one. Spine Buster at 5-point gainer. Here we go. Game on here. Bradford, Seattle. 5-0 Bradford in the lead. Dirty Rat gets the flip on Spencer. Out comes Buzzoff to do battle with Dirty Rat, and Dirty Rat goes down. 5-5. Seattle ties it. Buzzoff now out there against Green Indy. Two highly offensive vehicles. How's this one going to work out? Neither car going down. Both of them having to play some defense here. No interference was called on that play, so they got up, kept going at it. Interference called there, though. Green Indy hitting the boards. No interference there. They switch sides yet again. Back and forth we go. Interference called, but no flip. No interference there. Green Indy got the clean flip. 10-5. Brawlers in the lead. Out comes 42nd. And 42nd ties the game up at 10.
Oh, it's over now.
42nd now up against Escalade. Escalade rolls and stays up on all fours there. And the score now 15-10. Bradford looking for the win. Desert Jeep gets taken down. No interference on the play at all. Game over. Brawlers get the win. 15-10. The final. Stick around, folks. We got a bunch more games coming up. Well, still to come, I should say. Brawlers 15. Lumberjacks 10. Let's get on to the next one.
All right, our next game is between two good teams, and this should be a good one. The Minnesota Maniacs are on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums. Let's see who gets the better of who in this epic matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you. The Minnesota Maniacs on the road to take on the Jacksonville Bangums. Two good teams looking to improve their good season. Minnesota comes out with side draft, followed by Black Spine Buster. Green 7 at the captain's spot, and MJ at 5-point gainer. The home side of the field has the Jacksonville Bangums coming out with the yellow Ferrari, followed by Testarossa, Black Spectite, and then Silver Vet 2 at the 5-point gainer position. Here we go, Minnesota, Jacksonville. 5-5, this game starts off tied. Black Spine Buster and Testarossa. Testarossa still up. So, tie game here, 5-5 the score. Black Spine Buster and Testarossa going at it here. Testarossa gets the flip on him, 10-5. Jacksonville in the lead. Out comes Green 7, and now we are tied at 10. Great game on our hands here. Green 7 now out there against Black Spectite. The two captains going at it. We got a battle on our hands. It's going to be a good one here. 10-10 the score. Both these teams looking for the edge here. And it's going to be 15-10 Minnesota. Green 7 getting the flip on Black Spectite. Silver Vet 2 will try to force OT. Not going to happen. 15-10 the final. Maniacs have the win over the Jacksonville Bangams. Stick around. There's more action to come on CDL Live.
Another matchup between two good teams here. The San Diego Lightning on the road looking to keep their winning ways going. Their opponent's a tough one, the Milwaukee Mob. Let's see which team is better tonight on CDL Live.
Welcome back to CDL Live. Another game here on tap for you. The San Diego Lightning on the road to take on the Milwaukee Mob. Both teams trying to keep their impressive seasons going. Let's take a look at these lineups. The Cat plays for neither team. Miku, go eat your food. Jesus. Guys. Coming out first for San Diego is 44, followed by 24 Hours. 7 Series at the captain spot and 16 Angels at the 5-point gainer. On the home side of the field, Milwaukee brings out Black 308, followed by Ratified, 80 Vet at the captain spot, and Black Spider at 5-point gainer. Here we go, game on. Black 308 and 44. Two heavy metal competitors, and we are tied at 5. They both go down. Now Ratified in 24 hours. Two rookies going at it here. And two talented rookies to boot as they both collide, both playing good defense right now. Neither are able to get the edge or get under their opponent. Even matchup until that flip. 10-5. San Diego in the lead. 24 hours got the flip on Ratified. Now he gets the flip on 80 Vet. And that will make the final San Diego 15, Milwaukee 5. We got more action for you coming up on CDL Live. Stick around.
Alright, don't be fooled by the Nashville Nighthawks record. They're 3-4, but they are actually a pretty decent team, and they look to prove it tonight as they go on the road to take on the Puerto Rico Playas. Let's get you down the field for the start of the game.
Welcome back to CDL Live. Another game on tap for you here. The Nashville Nighthawks are on the road to take on the Puerto Rico Playas. Alex Johnson here. What are your opinions on this game today? What do you think?
I think it's going to be a close game, but I think my Playas will come out on top.
All right. Confident as always is Alex Johnson heading into this game. But certainly, he can't look past this Nashville lineup. We got Black Testarossa, followed by Orange Chevelle. Extinguish, a highly defensive player and very good at making flips and staying up. That's the key there. He's at the captain's position, and the rookie Chevrolator takes 5-point gainer spot. Puerto Rico's lineup, triple threat starts things off for them, followed by Silver Angel. 917 takes the captain's position, and Orange Amazon
Triple threat
takes
has been
5-point
MVP
gainer.
so far this year.
He's been their MVP. Just got traded with him not too long ago.
Yeah. Well,
So far, he's done his thing there. Let's see if he can do it today. Black Testarossa out there against triple threat, and we got a battle on our hands to start things off between Puerto Rico and Nashville.
he's good.
Both teams going at here. Both these cars, and it's going to be 5-0 Puerto Rico. Triple threat got the flip on him. Out comes Orange Chevelle. They both go down. 10-5. Playas in the lead. Out comes Extinguish against Silver Angel. Silver Angel goes down. 10-10. We are tied. Extinguish now out there against 917.
Fucking
Both of these cars going at it. Both of them still up after several collisions. And 917 gets the good flip on Extinguish there. 15-10 Puerto Rico for the win. No, they both got to get back up. Chevrolet are trying to force overtime. Not going to happen. 15-10 the final. The Puerto Rico Players have the win over the Nashville Nighthawks. All right, when we come back, we got more games for you on CDL Live. Stick around. Long day, where my ex is? What the? Where's my ex at? This ain't. No. Messed up, guys. It's really messed up.
If the Phoenix Firebirds could talk, they tell you they want excess energy.
Alright, we got another entertaining one about to start. The Roswell Aliens are on the road to take on the Philadelphia Demons. Both these teams looking for wins, no doubt about it. And the two owners, well, they're rivals in this business. So Marissa Fox's Roswell Aliens, Tim Geiser's Philadelphia Demons. Let's find out who gets the better of who in this one.
Welcome back to CDL Live, where we have a great game about to be underway. It's the Roswell Aliens on the road getting set to take on the Philadelphia Demons. Like I said, should be a great game here. Coming out first for Roswell is F1 Racer, followed by Dragonfly. Spectite at the captain spot and Double Shots at the 5-point gainer position. to the home side of the field. We got Grasshopper coming out first for the Philadelphia Demons, followed by Pink Indy, Silver Demon at the captain spot, and Super at 5-point gainer. Okay, here we go. Game on. Grasshopper and F1 Racer to start things off. Grasshopper gets the clean flip, no interference. 5-0, Demons in the lead. Out comes Dragonfly. Interference call, but no flip on the play. And now it's going to be 10-0 Philadelphia in the lead.
I want to see Pink Indy.
Grasshopper having himself a night, but here comes Spectite now. Looking to get Roswell back in the game, and he does. 10-5.
Pink Indy.
Pink Indy now out there against Spectite in what should be an epic battle. Pink Indy almost went down, but good defensive ability to stay up. And that time he does go down. 10-10. Roswell is making the comeback here. Silver Demon out there against Spectite. The rookie out there against the All-Star. This is a great matchup, no doubt about it. We are tied at 10. Both of them almost went down, but they're both still up. Both still going at it. Still tied at 10. Oh! Defensive ability, they're both still up. Spectite and Silver Demon having themselves a clinic on each other, and they're both taking each other's blows hit for hit until Silver Demon gets the flip. 15-10 Demons. Double shots trying to force OT, but there's interference there. Silver Demon trying to get the win. Interference. It would have been over right there, but interference called. Interference. Another interference call. Could have gone both ways. Both of these cars
Is he falling?
managed to stay alive there, but not anymore. Who's falling apart?
That's so Demon. That's like he's like.
Yeah, he's falling apart. He's getting damaged, man. It's car demolition league.
No, I mean like during the match he was like moving.
Oh well. That's part of the game. 15-10, the final score. Demons have themselves the win. That was an entertaining one, no doubt about it. Matchup between Silver Demon and Spectite there. No doubt, it's down in my history book. But stick around, there's more games to come on CDL Live.
The St. Louis Twisters are on the road, and they're looking for another win. They haven't lost a game in regulation yet. They look to keep it that way. The Washington Patriots, the defending Southeast Division champions, they look to change that. Let's find out who is going to get the win in this one. Twisters and Patriots, next.
Welcome back to CDL Live. Another great game about to be underway between the St. Louis Twisters and the Washington Patriots. The Twisters, one of only two teams in the league that have not lost in regulation yet. Will that change today? Pittsburgh would be the other team. They got a win today. So St. Louis trying to follow suit. The Washington Patriots on the home side of the field looking to get themselves a win and continue their impressive season so far. So let's take a look at these lineups. Mini Trek comes out first for the Twisters, followed by Silver Indy, followed by Diablo 1, and then finally Mustang 2 at the 5-point gainer position. Home side of the field, Washington Patriots come out with Black Phantom, followed by Cockroach, followed by Blue 512 and Crocrod. Yeah, I just said Crocrod. Crocrod at the 5-point gainer position. That love is also sexual. Giggity. Here we go. Black Phantom out there against Mini Trek. 5-0. St. Louis has the lead. Mini Trek now out there against Cockroach. Just going to get the flip here. Tough battle between these two. Well, we see Mini Trek's a heavy pounder, but Cockroach good on defense. Excellent on defense. He's good at hanging in there. He can't hang in there that long. 10-0 St. Louis. Mini Trek going for the shutout. And he's got it. 15-0. Twisters get the win over the Washington Patriots. Stick around. We got more entertainment on CDL Live.
All right, two teams with nearly identical records sitting at around 500 here. The Indianapolis Reapers and the Carolina Wildcats. This should be a good one. Let's just go down the field and get started.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live. We got yet another game coming up for you. An Indianapolis Reapers team is on the road to take on this here Carolina Wildcats team. Let's get down the field for the lineups here. Starting off for the Reapers is Candy, followed by Green Enzo, Gold Z28 at the captain spot, and Speed Shot at 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, Carolina comes out with 23, followed by Mustang 1, Rocket Oil at the captain spot, and Yellow Ferrari GT at the 5-point gainer. Go take a shit, Al. Oh, God. 5-5, we start this game off. Between 23 and Candy, they both go down. Now Mustang 1 and Green Enzo. These two cars going at it here. And now 10-5, Indianapolis in the lead. Interference called there. 10-5. Reapers in the lead. Rocket Oil trying to keep Carolina alive in this one. Green Enzo going for the win. Not going to happen. We are tied at 10. Rocket Oil and Gold Z28 both out there. Both trying to get the edge here. Tie game. 10-10. Not anymore. 15-10. Rocket Oil gets the flip on Gold Z28. And it's 15-10 Wildcats. And that's how it will end. Speed Shop comes out, goes down first collision. And the Carolina Wildcats have the win. 15-10 the final. Stick around, there's more action to come on CDL Live.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this next game should be an entertaining one. The Los Angeles Blades are on the road, favored in this one against the home team, the Green Bay Dragons, who are trying to get back to 500. Let's find out what happens. Blades, Dragons, next.
Welcome back to CDL Live. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We got another great game coming up for you here. The Los Angeles Blades are on the road to take on the Green Bay Dragons. Let's take a look at these lineups. Alex Johnson sends out Greelina first, followed by Kovlight. Dragon at the captain spot, or I should say Dragon Jr. at the captain spot. He looks like his father. And then 686 at the 5-point gainer. To the home side of the field, the Green Bay Dragons start things off with Yellow FXX, followed by Blitzen, the one at the captain spot, and then Red Porsche at 5-point gainer. Here we go. Game underway. Blades and Dragons. And it's going to be 5-0 Los Angeles in the lead. Greelina now has LA the 10-0 lead. The one now comes out there, and he goes down right away. And Alex Johnson sounds like a little girl when he gets excited, but his team gets the job done. 15-0 the final. Blades get the win. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. There's more fun to come here. Well, actually, one more game to come here on CDL Live. Go Blades!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been waiting for the main event, here it is. The Houston Oilers are on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors in what should be a great game. Let's get you down the field for the start of this one, as the two owners of these teams are brother and sister. Marissa Fox, owner of the Houston Oilers, Gregory Fox, owner of the Buffalo Warriors. Should be, in other words, it's going to be an epic battle. Let's get you down the field for the start of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to CDL Live for our main event of the night. The Houston Oilers are on the road to take on the Buffalo Warriors. Let's take a look at the lineups of both of these teams for what should be a great matchup in our main event here. Whitetail coming out first for Houston, followed by Mod Quad. Blue Dragon at the captain spot at 5-point gainer, though, is Silver Spider. To the home side of the field. Yep, Tyrell leads things off.
What junior? No, what?
Followed by what? Unless you know the players.
Black Dragon?
No, that's Blue Dragon. Yeah. So we got Tyrell, what, Blue Dragon, and then Blue BMW at 5-point gainer for the Buffalo Warriors. So here we go. The Houston Oilers owned by Marissa Fox. The Buffalo Warriors owned by Gregory Fox. A brother-sister battle here. Here we go. And we will start this one off tied at 5. What now out there against Mod Quad? Mod Quad stays up there. Stays up again. We got a bail on our hands until Makwa went down there. Went off screen, but he did go down. No
Blue
interference.
Dragon versus what?
Blue
Dragon and what?
Blue Dragon 2, actually, and what? Anyway.
Okay.
Oh, there's Blue Dragon and there's Blue Dragon 2.
Oh, the same thing.
Yeah, the same model. 10-5, Buffalo in the lead. What out there against Blue Dragon 2? And Blue Dragon 2 gets the flip on what?
Blue Dragon versus Blue Dragon 2.
Yep. 10-10 the score. Interference call. So interference call, no flip. We continue. And no interference on that one. Buffalo has the lead as Blue Dragon Jr. goes down. So here we go. Silver Spider now goes down, and that will end the game. 15-10. Buffalo gets the win over Houston in our main event. Well, that does it for us here on CDL Live. Another great game day comes to an end. Oh, what?
Good game day.
It was a great game day.
Both my teams won. I'm happy.
And your playoff hopes go up maybe a little.
Yep, they rise and rise
And
every day like my boner.
Stay tuned until next time, where we will be with you on CDL Live.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.